Doctors can predict how long you'll live. Find out tonight at 5.
Tim Daly is the fugitive.
I didn't kill my wife!
Premieres CBS Friday, October 6th.
What?
I'm just checking. Yep, you're real. And this is really happening, huh?
But you want an affidavit?
No, I just can't believe that you're with me, Jake. Even after knowing everything about me, good, bad, and ugly.
There's nothing ugly inside you. And I am so glad that I finally get a chance to show you how much I care about you. If you'll let me.
If? Do you know how long I've wanted you, Jake?
No, since the moment you laid eyes on my adorable face and this hot body.
Studs are a dime a dozen, buddy. But a man who is willing to make a fool out of himself all for the name of romance, that is a man who's going to steal my heart every time.
Wait, have I made a fool of myself lately?
No.
No.
No. But you were willing to. That night at Mabel's when you were dancing all by yourself. Remember that?
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
Right in the middle of that hot dog joint, you were dancing with that imaginary partner. In front of everybody, and you didn't care what anybody thought because you just wanted to make me smile. And, you've been making me smile ever since. And now that's what I want to do for you.
I'm not getting that because nothing
Good.
is gonna mess up tonight.
Nothing except that.
Okay, all right, don't move a muscle.
Can you believe what we had to sit through today? I mean, can you believe it? I mean, David was in rare form. I understand why you flew off the handle like
Emily.
that. I went down to the police station after court adjourned to bail you out. I thought, you needed some help, but much to my surprise, you already left. How'd you get yourself out so fast?
A very special lady.
Hello, is anybody around?
Forgive me, no doubt you expected me sooner, but once I started filling my basket, I was like a little boy in a toy store. And you'll be pleased to know that I got everything on your list.
My list?
Oh, I'm sorry, our list. I'm still getting used to your generous spirit. The snack aisle was brimming with goodies. I must confess, I did sample a few.
I think that's very kind of you, but I think you misunderstood. Matthew, why would I want all this junk? Hey, back off, hon. I asked Matt to buy me all that junk. I never knew it would be such a blast to have a butler. You've got to be kidding me. After everything that you've done to my family, you have the nerve to come into this house and try to pass yourself off as me and trick poor Matthew? No, Matt knows who I am. And I've gotten to know him pretty well, too, since I've been crashing here. Right, Matt? Crashing? What are you talking about?
It's true, Mrs. Snyder. Miss D'Angelo is a guest here.
No, not if I have anything to say about it. Matthew, what were you thinking? Letting a con artist like this talk her way into my mother's house?
I'm afraid you don't understand. Ms. Walsh insisted Miss D'Angelo stay here. She was very clear about it.
Why would she do that? Because I needed a place to stay, and your mother's got like a dozen extra rooms. I guess the generous gene skips a generation. This doesn't make any sense. Why would my mother want you here? Because I'm a barrel of laughs? All right. She wanted to keep an eye on me. But hey, if I gotta be under house arrest, what better house to be in, right, Matt? I got a beautiful room, nice view, and that tub in my private bathroom, big enough for me and the Knicks start in 5. I want you out. Now, is that fair, Lou, huh? Asking Matt to disobey a direct order? You would want to cost him his job. Would you? Now, if you don't mind, I gotta help Matt unpack the groceries.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
No. Unlike some princesses around here, I don't like anybody to do my dirty work. Hey, how did you know I like beer nuts?
Oh, lucky guess.
We're gonna eat those when I teach you how to play poker. Yeah, I'm gonna teach Matt how to play poker. He's gonna teach me how to play cricket. What do you think of that? I think we need to speak alone. You gonna hit me again? Don't tempt me. Shaking in my boots. You should be. You tried to trick my friends, fool my family. You even managed to seduce my husband. I'm telling you one thing, I am back in town. And I'm not going to let you horn in on any part of my life, including my mother. Tough talk, Will. But this isn't about what you want. And the sooner you start accepting that, the better.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Febreze. Febreze cleans bad smells out of fabrics for good.
Eating your favorite foods can be a real pain when you've got a mouth sore. Orajel mouth sore medicine has triple action, relieves pain, soothes the sore, and helps prevent infection. Orajel mouth sore medicine. Feel better, fast.
Introducing Wizard Scented Oil. It brings a new freshness to your home. You can control the fragrance level to create a magical atmosphere for up to 2 months. New scented oil from Wizard. Fragrances that change your world.
Love the way you always try, almost makes me cry. Now there's something we can do, bake up cookies, me and you. Cookies. So gooey and hot, you're gonna want a lot. Looks like perfection, making that connection. Now I'm showing this love of mine, my heart to yours, my heart to yours, my heart to yours, yeah.
This is the day we start the world over. This is our chance for a fresh start today. Just reach out and take it, jump up and embrace it. There are no limits in the new world today.
Nothing gives you that start fresh feeling like the freshness of Bounce.
This is the day we start the world over. Doesn't it feel good to make a fresh start today?
Bounce, the start of something fresh.
Wow, you look so much younger. Did you get a new haircut?
Introducing a totally effective breakthrough in anti-aging.
Well, you've done something.
With an exclusive vitamin B and E complex called Vitaniacin, it fights the 7 signs of aging.
You look incredible.
New Total Effects from Olay. Proven to reveal a remarkable transformation.
When you want clothes to start fresh, get Game. Good, clean fun.
A promising new discovery about learning disabilities tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Tonight, the survivor tribes are forced to merge. Now it's every castaway for themselves.
If you want to win this money, you got to get a little dirty.
Survivor continues. CBS tonight.
Molly, you must be a special woman. I mean, to muster the strength to bail Jake out after everything you went through today. Having your character ripped to shreds in a public forum.
What can I do for you, Emily?
No, I need to talk to you.
Why don't you talk to me? I want to leave Molly out of this because she's had kind of a rough day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I offended you? I mean, that's certainly not my intention. In fact, while I'm here, I want you to know that I understand your pain. Really. I mean, sitting there listening to all those lurid personal secrets etched into court record for all eternity. I mean, you must feel so low and unclean.
The only unclean thing in the courtroom today was that snake David Simbeck, and after today, he can't hurt anyone.
Well, that depends on the verdict.
No, it does not. He is out of our lives for good.
Well, that's wishful thinking.
If wishful thinking worked, you would have been gone 10 minutes ago.
You know, I don't understand. Why do you have to be so defensive? I need to talk to Jake.
Then speak fast.
Okay, fast. Reporter to reporter. This whole Stenbeck story, you know, we're right in the middle of it. How do we cover it?
We don't. At least I'm not going to.
What are you talking about? You're a journalist. You're a responsible journalist. You can't just kill the story.
Emily, as a responsible human being, I cannot do anything with the story because I'm too close to it and the people that it involves.
Right, but the verdict, I mean, when the verdict comes down, you have to have a strategy,
I do
right?
have a strategy. I'm gonna hang out with Molly and have some time free of hysteria and all the hype and all the people. So I will say good night.
Okay, all right. But, you know, actually, I was thinking, Molly, I'm really surprised that she left Abigail home alone. I mean, aren't you worried about the press, you know, them hounding her?
She's sleeping over at a friend's house, out of town, but thanks for carrying him.
Sure.
For the 12th time, good night.
Okay, you know, both of you, I just want you to both know, you know, anytime, when the verdict comes down...
Oh, that Emily, she does not let go.
It's over, I know it.
Oh, you can see into the future?
Mm-hmm.
Then tell me, mister, what lies ahead.
I can't tell you, but I can show you. Is it true what you said about Abigail being MIA tonight?
Oh, do you wish she was here?
She's a great kid. She's a great kid, but I'm just so glad her sexy, beautiful, to die for mom doesn't have to go home tonight.
You are, Jake McKinnon. You are a gift. I don't care who you've conned into taking your side. I will never forgive you. I will never like you. And I will never allow you anywhere near my family. So you take your chips and your wine coolers and your bad attitude and you get out. I gotta tell Matt next time, not Joe's. You're a piece of work. Oh, forgive me. Would you like some? First you pretend to be me. And when that act fails, you just pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and there you go. You're the lovable lunatic Rose D'Angelo. How long did it take you to perfect this act? What is it with you, huh? You don't like me when I'm being you. You don't like me when I'm being me. What do you want from me? I want you to stop using the people that I care about, including my mother. I know it drives you nuts that anybody in this town would even want to talk to me, but I'm telling you the truth. I did not worm my way into Miss Walsh's house. She asked me to come here. That's your version of the story. You want to hear mine? When your plan to steal Holden went south, you decided, hey, if I can't have the guy, I'll still take the cash. Then you went after my mother. New game, same price. It's a very interesting theory, Sherlock, but there's only one problem with that. When have you known Lucinda Walsh to do something that she didn't want to do? They have not created a monster big enough to manipulate that broad. But you are manipulating her, Rose. You're playing on her soft side. You're pretending to be the victim, and it's going to stop. As soon as my mother comes home, I'm letting her in on the real Rose D'Angelo, and you're going to be booted out of this house and out of town. That's funny that you bring up the real Rose D'Angelo. I'm getting the first taste of the real Lily Snyder right now. Oh, behind that soft voice and those gentile manners. I think you mean genteel. Underneath all of that, you're heartless. You're mean. You're only out for yourself. I should have known. You come stomping around my turf telling me you're going to help me find some diamond. You found that diamond because of me. And I lost it because of you. You and your Aussie boy toy and his crazy sister, the only link that I ever had to my past, gone forever. Oh, please, if you're going to cry about the diamond, at least be honest about why you care. All right, I admit it. You spend your life kicking up your heels for drunken losers. You're hoping one time you're gonna hit it big. And I did. But you blew it for me. You won't even admit how much you owe me. I don't owe you a thing. Whatever I have done to you, you more than made up for it by stealing my husband, my children,
My entire life. No, husband. Period. Can't get that picture out of your head, can you? Me and Holden. Him not knowing the difference between the two of us in the dark or the light. You're so big on honesty. Come on. Let's hear it. Admit it how much you hate me. Oh, I admit it. I hate you. I hate you as much as I've ever hated anybody in my life. Maybe more. And I want everybody to know, everybody that you duped into believing that you were me, I want them to know the monster that you really are. I want you to suffer. The way that you've made me suffer. And I want you out of my life, out of my sight. For good. Is that honest enough for you? Yeah. Thanks for sharing your wish list with me. But don't try to bring me down, because thanks to your mom, I am living in the lap of luxury. And no one, and I mean no one, is ever going to take that away from me. We'll see about that. Oh!
Choosing the right Medicare supplement plan is so important, but it can be confusing. I needed answers to several questions and found them in this guide to health insurance for people with Medicare. It's available absolutely free, just by calling this toll-free number. I learned how Medicare supplement policies give you the freedom to choose the doctors and hospitals you want, that almost all your Part B process claims can be filed automatically, and how once the policy is issued, your coverage can never be canceled. This free guide could help answer your questions about Medicare supplement insurance. I know it helped me make the right choice. Call for your free Medicare supplement guide today. You'll be glad you did. Call right now.
This informative guide to health insurance for people with Medicare is available absolutely free from United American Insurance Company. To receive your free guide, call 1-800-382-4100. That number again is 1-800-382-4100.
Look to the star, and you just might forget the rash that comes from being wet. Discover the dryness of today's Huggies Supreme diapers. They're so breathable, they help keep your skin dry, and this helps prevent rash caused by wetness. Huggies Supreme. Rash and wetness just won't do. Stay dry, and you'll stay happy too.
Want an all-purpose cleaner that really is all-purpose? Giddy Up 409. We're talking grease, mud, soap scum, whatever. Giddy Up 409.
Put a smile on your face. Make the weather better. Put a smile on your face.
Change is a good thing. You change your underwear, your hair, your mind, and after last night's date, brutal, you need to change your mood. And boyfriend who's only good at changing channels. This could do it. Scent is a powerful thing, and this one can lift your spirits, and everyone else is without a prescription. Why not? If a tiger can tell his mate is in a good mood by her scent from across the jungle, you wonder what that cute guy in aisle 5 is thinking.
With new Caress Silkening Body Lotion and 4 sensual fragrances, you're so ready for anything.
Well, tried to post bail. Someone beat me to it.
Oh. Well, let me guess. Were her initials MC?
Oh, can you believe it?
Yeah, considering Molly's the most important person in Jake's life right now.
And why do you think that is?
Oh, wait, let me guess. I think I know this one. Maybe, because he likes her?
Because she's not giving him a choice. What? She's in his face 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, wasting his time, all right? Not to mention his talent.
It doesn't seem like Jake seems to mind too much.
No, he doesn't mind because he's too nice to do anything about it. Meanwhile, he's like the best journalist in the Midwest.
Wait, I thought you were the best journalist.
All right, the best male journalist. I mean, he should be focusing on his career, on his life, not being forced to hold Molly Conlon's hand.
Forced? Is that the way you see it? I never saw it that way.
No, of course you didn't see it that way. You're one of her former conquests, remember? You can't see the way she plays, and then she does this victim thing to get Jake's attention. Jake, I can't live without you, Jake.
Oh, and I don't know any other woman who's ever done anything like that.
Don't even think of comparing me to Molly Conlon, okay? We are so not alike. I have had legitimate hardship in my life. This woman manufactures her problems out of thin air. I mean, her Her crusade to get even with Katie Peretti, her sheer terror to take the stand at David's. Oh, give me a break. There are all these blatantly calculated ways to get Jake to pay attention to her at the expense of everything else in his life.
Meaning you.
No, this has nothing to do with me.
Emily, it has everything to do with you. You just can't stand the fact that he's chosen Molly over you.
Ugh, this is so not a competition, okay?
No, you're right. It's no contest. Everyone in that courtroom today could see what they have. They have something that's going to last, Emily.
You're wrong. You're dead wrong. He's going to see through Molly Conlon, all right? It's just a matter of time.
You okay?
Okay, I'm incredible. You?
I am incredible squared. What do you call it?
No. I'm just feeling... Don't laugh, okay?
I won't.
I'm just feeling a little shy, I guess.
Oh, I can't believe you said that. I feel exactly the same way.
Really? You don't think it has anything to do with what was exposed at the trial today?
Oh, bite your tongue, no way.
Well, then how do you explain it? Two of Oakdale's gutsiest people both getting a sudden attack of the Bashfuls at the same time.
I don't know. I think it's like an old-fashioned romance. We went nice and slow, and so now we're sort of in each other's heads, in each other's thoughts, which is kind of daunting. But if you think about it, it's kind of wonderful.
You are wonderful. I need to ask you something. I know that tonight couldn't have been easy for you.
But I don't care what happened at the trial.
No. No, enough about me. This is a question about you. I know tonight is the first time you've been with somebody since...
We don't have to go into this.
Jake, we've been dealing with my past all day. I can certainly handle yours. If you've been thinking about Vicky at all tonight, you can tell me.
You want to know the truth? I've thought about the past at all tonight. Because for the first time in a long time, I'm living in the moment, and in this moment, and in this bed, I am thinking of nothing but you.
Get off of me! I'll get off if you get out!
Oh, no! 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 Stop it! Lily, stop it! Get off the road! Stop! What are you two doing?
She said that you asked her to move in here. Is that true?
Dear, I asked her to come and stay a while.
Oh, that's it. The world has officially turned upside down.
Lily, you've got to calm down.
You don't understand what's going on here. You, of all people, how could you do that? How could you ask her to stay here, walk around town and gloat and make a complete fool out of me? You don't need me for that. You're doing a perfectly good job yourself.
Please, the two of you, you've got to learn to tolerate each other. You have to get along.
Why? Why would I want a human being like this anywhere in my life?
Because, dear, she's your sister.
I love the fishes because they're so delicious. One for you. Gone goldfish. Two for me.
Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers, baked with no artificial preservatives and cheesy, not sugary like sweet snacks.
I love my goldfish.
It's one snack that's okay to get hooked on.
Whoa, Kitty! Someone refill that Glade plug-in.
For lasting freshness, don't forget to refill your Glade plug-ins.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Want to see your piggy bank really grow? Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Car insurance bills getting too hot to handle? Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
hello. Did you know there are 168 hard-to-reach and, yes, hard-to-clean surfaces in your mouth? Ordinary brushes can't clean all of them like our Reach Plaque Sweeper. It's designed to clean the hardest-to-reach places, even way back here, thanks to Reach's angled neck and bristles. So even if you can't see all those spanking clean surfaces, your dentist certainly will. Reach, we wrote the book on clean teeth.
You are absolutely gorgeous. Yes, you are. Oops, he's not gonna like that. Perfect. Now tell me this isn't the finest crop you've ever seen.
Why don't you go next?
For the best flakes, we only accept the best corn. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
What is it, Chuck?
You mean, what was it?
No nibbling.
Don't worry.
Is she kidding?
Now she's cooking.
Whiskas Homestyle favorites taste like food you'd make, if you could. 4 new meals, each with all that slow-cooked goodness, sealed in the Flavor-Lock pouch.
Hi. Ready for dinner?
Trust me, he's not.
Should we save him some?
Whiskas Homestyle favorites, what cats want.
On October 2nd, the switch will be thrown, and the new comedy broadcasting system will hit the air. First, see why Kevin James is still the king on the season premiere of The King of Queens. Will help. And the series premiere of Yes Dear.
Daddy likes it.
Then, Ray and the family go on a Roman holiday.
Come on, we're going up.
Do we have to?
Hey, this is the Spanish Steps.
Where's the Spanish elevator?
It's a special 1 hour Everybody Loves Raymond. The new comedy broadcasting system hits the air CBS Monday, October 2nd.
We hear about school violence time and time again, but do you realize how close to home it really hits?
There was a hit list on them, and they were going to kill my son.
How far will you go to protect your kids? Next, Dr. Laura.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't stop smoking.
Oh, that's a big surprise.
Maybe next Monday.
Sure.
Maybe next year.
Why not?
Yeah, you know, cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Ah, it's no use. I'm scum. I've always been
You
scum.
want to know something?
What?
It took you a long time to learn to smoke, right?
That's true. It's very true. Yeah, but I worked at it.
What makes you think you can quit?
I don't know.
Just like that. Quitting takes practice.
I like that.
Well, call us. We'll show you how to quit for good.
I can do that.
I know you can.
Catch the NFL on CBS 2 this Sunday and highlights from all the games on Sports Central. Brought to you locally by the Southern California Dodge dealers and Carl's Jr.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact. Bread always falls jelly side down. Fact. Lysol is the best because it kills 99.9% of germs in seconds and is the #1 brand recommended by pediatricians. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
World-class justice. Judge Judy, ruler of the free world.
Weekdays from 4 to 5 on CBS 2.
Steve Baranski and Jim Gaffigan star. Welcome to New York. Premieres Wednesday, October 11th.
Sisters? Is this a joke? If it is, I ain't laughing.
There's nothing funny about this, darling. I promise you that.
We just got back from New Jersey, and we have proof.
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
Dear, this is very disturbing, and I know that. Please hear us out.
You can explain from now until the end of time. There's no way that I would ever believe that that piece of garbage is my sister.
I wouldn't lie about this.
I'm not talking about lying. I'm talking about hallucinating. If Rose is my sister, that means that you're... Mother?
I know it's a shock.
Forgive me for breaking up this little reunion. But are you going to tell me that all this time you knew that I had a twin and you failed to mention it?
I would have told you, but I didn't know.
You didn't know? You didn't know that you had another baby? Oh, of course, that explains it happens every day.
Dear, come on. When you know the
the circumstances surrounding everything, you'll understand.
Wait, none of this makes any sense. Hey, you told me you went to talk to my dad. Joe, D'Angelo.
Yes, Rose, I did.
Well, if he told you that I wasn't his daughter, then he's lying.
It wasn't just him. It's been corroborated by others.
Well, they're lying. They're all lying. Come on. Why would this happen? I want to know why somebody's messing with my head. Oh, now I understand. Look at her. This is what she wants. Don't you see how broken up she is? Whatever you found out in New Jersey, Rose is the one behind. Mother, Mom, she wants your money.
Unfortunately, my darling Lily, it's not as simple as that. It's not about money.
No, wait. I want to hear how I pulled this off. I must be brilliant. I must be a freaking genius. No, you're just a freaking crook. Say it again. Say it again. Come on, closer this time, and I'll bust your teeth out.
You stop right there. I am not going to have a wrestling match on my library rug. Now, I'm staying here with Rose, and we're having a conversation, and Ivor, you take Lily into the foyer. Lily? Darling, please, please, this is difficult stuff. Don't make it harder.
Miss Walsh, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. I know where I come from.
Rose, dear, you need to know the truth.
You got to think about who you're talking about here. The woman you're calling a liar. My ma.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I never meant to imply, not even for a second, that Mrs. D'Angelo was intentionally lying.
Good, because she would never do that. She gets extra money at the grocery store. She went right back. She made things right. She never lied about her age, her health, nothing. Why would she lie to me about being my mom?
Well, as I understand the situation, it wasn't that she was lying. It was just that she didn't know. She didn't know. She thought she gave birth to you, but she didn't.
You don't know the woman you're talking about. You didn't have the opportunity to meet her. She was amazing.
But you knew her. Dear, you told me when we were talking. I asked you, I was quizzing you about when you were born, and you said you didn't know too much about it because your mother didn't talk about it. Well, it's got to be talked about today.
All right. All right, let's talk about it.
Obviously, you have an uncanny resemblance to my daughter, Lily. You have used that and manipulated us, but never mind. I had to find out. I had to look into this, so I went to New Jersey, and I talked to the man who you have always thought was your father.
And what did Joe have to say?
He told me the whole story. He told me everything. They wanted lots of kids, and they were finally... His wife got pregnant, and they were just ecstatic.
She wanted a baby real bad. She told me that, my mom. She didn't lie about that.
No, she didn't lie about that. And I don't think she ever really lied about anything. It's just that she didn't really know. Her baby was stillborn.
No, that can't be. Don't let Rose trick you into believing her crazy story.
Sweetheart, this isn't some story that she has concocted.
How do you know that?
Because she had no idea that Lucinda and I were looking into her past.
That's right, like she had no idea that she was going to steal my husband either.
Oh, Lily. Lily, Rose hurt you. I understand that. But in this case, she's not the bad guy. She's the victim.
She wants you to believe that, Iva.
Do you think that I really wanted to believe it? How horrible and how painful is that? But Lucinda kept finding new pieces of this puzzle, and after a while, I had to consider the possibility that I might have another child out there, a child that I never knew about.
You keep saying that. How could you not know? How could you not know?
I asked Lucinda the same question, and we went to New Jersey, and I found the truth.
And what did you find out? That you didn't know before?
5 minutes before you were born, I gave birth to a baby I never held, a baby I never saw, a little girl, Lily. It was your sister, Rose.
Look at the time. You gotta be starving.
Actually, I could use a bite. Don't go there.
Okay. Why don't we go out to dinner?
Why don't we stay here and order a pizza instead?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, that definitely calls for a toast to my 3 favorite toppings. Pepperoni, sausage, and you.
You are so bad.
I try. And I happen to have picked up something for an occasion just like this.
I'm afraid to see what this is.
Well, close your eyes and listen. Remember?
Yes. That's the music that you danced to at Mabel's.
You do remember.
How could I forget? Ow!
Ow.
Sat on something. Oh, that's nice. Emily definitely left this here on purpose so it would stab me right in the butt.
That's not Emily's.
Well, it must belong to some woman. Maybe Rose's. I don't know. You've had so many women in and out of Chez Jake. Could belong to anybody. You're not laughing. What is it?
You know, I know this is going to sound crazy, but that's Vicky's.
Haven't seen you all day. Just want to say how I missed you in my own way. So I'm baking big old biscuits. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours. Pillsbury. Sure, you can have one more. Honey, that's what they're there for. My heart to yours.
Lysol presents Facts of Life.
That was my lucky marble, Dad.
Fact: one person's trash is another person's treasure. Fact: kids are not leak-proof. Fact: Lysol products are the best because they kill 99.9% of germs in seconds, and it's the #1 brand recommended by pediatricians. Fact: a human's fascination with water begins early. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Every day, millions of dead cells build up on our skin, accenting imperfections and leaving skin dry and dull. Every day, Alpha Hydrox gently lifts these cells away, defending against signs of aging and revealing moist, smooth skin. Alpha Hydrox.
Looking to increase your buying power? Just use your Sears card Friday through Monday and you'll get 10% off almost everything in the store, even sale prices. So go on, put it on your Sears card and save 10% on the things that reflect your lifestyle.
If you could leave just a little bit over at every meal, it would really add up.
Imagine what you could avoid eating in a single month. If you're significantly overweight, 30 pounds or more, depending on height, your doctor has something which may help you eat less.
It's called Meridia, and it can help you lose weight and keep it off. You've got to do your part. You've got to do your part with diet and exercise, but Meridia can help.
Over 2 million prescriptions have been written for Meridia, but like any prescription drug, Meridia is not for everyone. It can substantially raise blood pressure, and it's not for people who are pregnant, nursing, under 16, or taking anything else for weight loss, depression, Parkinson's disease, migraines, or for people with anorexia, glaucoma, or serious heart problems. Side effects may include headache, constipation, insomnia, and dry mouth. It's a controlled substance, so patients who abuse Meridia may become dependent. For more information, ask your doctor or call 1-888-4-MERIDIA.
I'm ready.
Meridia, you do your part, we'll do ours.
Police Chief Jack Mannion had few allies when he came to D.C.
I'm going to hold each of you responsible for every crime.
But one woman knows how important the fight is.
Her sister's been murdered. I asked the detectives to stop him.
Now, 2 unlikely heroes will come together.
You keep the statistics for the whole force.
I do my job.
And change the face of crime fighting.
I would like you to meet Ella Farmer. She is now the director of crime analysis.
Thank you, Chief.
Craig T. Nelson.
Your sister will live forever.
The District, CBS Saturday, October 7th.
You mean this looks like something that Vicky used to have?
No, I mean that Vicky had a hair thingy just like that.
Well, I mean, it's not the most unique hair thingy in the world, so... Are you sure it didn't belong to Rose or Emily?
Not that I remember it. That's weird.
What is?
Oh, nothing. You can think I'm crazy.
No.
No, I just...
Tell me.
For a second, I thought I could smell Vicky's perfume.
Well, I mean, if it, in fact, does belong to Vicky, then there's a chance that her scent could still be on it. Did you hold on to any of her jewelry?
No. I mean...
Well, maybe...
No, nothing that I can remember.
It could have gotten mixed up in some boxes when you moved. I mean, if it's something that she wore a lot.
Just something that she used to, put in her hair when she would go out in the yard and mess around with the kids, or... I used to tease her and tell her that she wear it to bed. You know what? That's so crazy. Listen, what do you want on your pizza?
Jake, it's okay. I mean, it's okay to have memories. It doesn't change what you said tonight about living in the moment.
I meant every word.
I know you did. I also know that what you and Vicky had was very special. And so it is completely normal to have memories. And they can just pop up out of nowhere. I mean, for no reason at all other than that a mysterious hair thingy showing up.
I guess I realized that it was been about a year since I saw Vicky.
That must really hurt. Anniversaries.
I'm sorry we got into all this.
I'm not. Because it makes me feel even closer to you. And it doesn't take anything away from what happened tonight.
You are an incredible woman.
Lucinda found the nurse that was with me that night. She's a nun now. Her name is Sister Mary Catherine, and she told me what really happened that night.
Don't you remember?
No, I don't. Only parts of it. I remember you being born, but before that, it's a blur. I don't remember, and I always thought that it was because I tried to block it out. But she told me that they gave me drugs so I would be out of it. So I had no idea what was going on.
Like the fact that you were carrying 2 children.
Lily, I was poor. I had no prenatal care, so if there were any signs that there were 2 babies, I didn't recognize them.
If you're trying to convince me it's not working...
Please, Lily, please, but...
I want you to explain something to me. If there were twins, why? Why were we separated? They never do that. If there was a child born before
because
me, why did they
sick. She was sick when she was born. She was very weak, and they thought that she was going to die.
My then husband's lawyer, awful guy, he said he could find us a healthy baby. And he was determined to deliver, if you'll pardon the expression. Anyway, so he's there, and he looked at you, and you're struggling for breath, and he said, no, this is unacceptable, and the deal's off.
What? No offense, Miss Walsh, but you're nuts. Come on, look at me. Sickly. I'm the picture of health. Come on, look at me.
We were talking about the day of your birth, Rose.
I've seen pictures of myself when I was a baby. In diapers, I was as strong as an ox. I was the kid who was kicking sand in the other kids' faces.
I have no doubt that you were queen of the sandbox. But those strengths were acquired because of the love that you were given later on.
By who? My fairy godmother?
That's enough, all right? Now you listen to me and let me finish, and then you'll understand. So the lawyer. The lawyer's looking at the baby. The baby is no good. He's going to go back. It's unacceptable. The deal's off. And then Iva, the lady who you just met who's in the foyer, goes into labor again and she's got another baby. And that is Lily, your sister.
I was a teenager, Lily. I had no money and I had nothing. And I had just given birth to a baby that wasn't going to live through the night. And this woman took the baby. She took the baby, she kept it a secret, and she nursed her back to health in Chicago.
Then how did Rose end up in New Jersey with the D'Angelos?
Because this woman felt so guilty about her part in this illegal adoption ring that she wanted to start a new life. And she took that baby with her. My baby.
Just like my mom. I look just like her. Everybody says so.
Well, I know how you feel, dear.
Yeah, you don't. You don't know how I feel, Miss Walsh.
I have 2 daughters. I have 3 daughters, actually. My firstborn and then Lily. Lily is my adopted daughter. I love Lily. I love Lily with a wonderful love, like the love that Mrs. D'Angelo must have given you. All right? But we have to deal with the fact that the birth mother is the woman that's out in the foyer, all right? You have to accept that. I had to deal with that. Oh, something nice that Joe said. He said, do you remember it at all when you were little? You used to fantasize you had a sister.
I need proof. I need something else. I need something more.
Okay. I'll give you what I got. All right? Oh. Here, dear. It isn't much. But it's signed by the doctor who examined you when you were born. It isn't a birth certificate, but it's the best we can do.
This is not a den. It's a playpen, a personal gym, a study hall, a court to play ball, and a decompression chamber. Good thing Febreze cleans away everyday odors on fabrics, so where you live feels a lot more livable. After all, it's more than just a den. Make it more than just clean with Febreze, the cleaner clean for where you live.
It's the middle of the night. She looks at you adoringly, but you've got nighttime mouth. Fight nighttime mouth with new Armand Hammer Pm. It fights the nighttime buildup of unpleasant plaque and odor-causing germs. Armand Hammer Pm. We work nights.
Love the way you always try. Almost makes me cry. There's something we can do. Bake up cookies, me and you.
What's this? You could say it's an air freshener, or you could say it's a bowl cleaner. Actually, it's both. Introducing AmbiPure, the only 2-in-1 liquid air freshener and bowl cleaner. AmbiPure revitalizes your entire bathroom with a constant fresh scent. And, flush after flush, AmbiPure cleans the bowl for up to 30 days. New AmbiPure. No matter how you look at it, it's a whole new way to freshen your bathroom.
Let's play Truth or Dare. Truth. When you get a yeast infection, you use one of those messy creams, don't you? Truth. There may be an easier way. It's a pill, Diflucan. Truth. A pill that's as effective as the leading 7-day creams without the mess. Ready for the dare? I dare you to call your doctor to find out more about Diflucan. Sure, it takes a little effort, but tell the truth. A pill that treats a yeast infection is worth it, isn't it? Oral Diflucan, the #1 doctor-prescribed treatment for yeast infections. Kiss those creams goodbye. With Diflucan, there is an increased possibility of side effects compared with creams, including headache, nausea, and abdominal pain. In rare instances, serious effects in the liver and serious allergic reactions were reported. Do not use Diflucan if you are nursing. If you are pregnant or taking other medications, talk to your doctor. To prevent heart-related complications, do not take Diflucan if you are taking Propulsid. For more information, ask your doctor or call us. Oral Diflucan.
Which Big Brother house guest will be banished next?
I have no idea.
Who will win the $500,000?
I have no idea.
Is the stress level rising?
I have no idea.
All new Big Brother, CBS tonight.
Tonight, Dave's got the only debate worth watching.
I like waffles. I don't like waffles.
Plus the outrageous Roseanne and the CBS mailbag tonight.
You know, the more I sit here and think about what happened in that courtroom today, the way that David goaded Molly, that's to be expected, right? But the way that Molly provoked Jake, to fly across the courtroom like that, to protect her with quote-unquote honor. Oh, and enough with the crying already, enough with the tears. And you know, she loved sitting there watching him get arrested, you know, because she thought, oh, he's doing this for me. I love him. Oh, it drives me crazy. Jake, what does Jake get out of all this? Nothing. Zippo, he gets nothing. He's this terrific journalist, and he's not going to write the story. This beautiful story, falls right in his lap, and he's not going to write it because he's got some bimbo wrapped around her little finger. That is the kind of waste I'm talking about here.
This is the kind of waste that I am talking about. A beautiful, sexy, smart woman panting after some guy who has no idea who she is.
You know what? If I had half a brain, I would call him. I'm just going to call him and tell him. I could just get someone to wake up to reality. Smell the coffee, you know? This is not the right woman for you. You're wasting your time.
And who is going to get you to wake up, Emily?
What are you talking about?
You don't get it, do you?
No, I don't get it. You've been saying all these things to me. I have no idea what you're trying to...
Hungry, there is nothing better than this.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And not for pizza. You really want that pizza, don't you?
You know, I haven't eaten since, Did I ever tell you that there is nothing better than cold pizza?
You had 2 babies. And you never got to hold either one. A sister. After all this time. Lily.
Why don't we go inside?
No. I can't face her. I feel so stupid.
Why? Why? Why do you feel stupid?
All my life, I was proud of my heritage. You know, I'm a D'Angelo. D'Angelo. Italiano, you know?
Yeah.
Made a mean marinara like my mom. Everybody said I walked like my dad. Like Joe, you know? Like I own the streets.
Think you could teach me how to make marinara? I'd like that. I bet you learned a lot of things from the D'Angelos.
Except for who I was. You know, I understand about my mom. I do. But Joe, why would he keep a secret like that from me?
Hey, that's easy. He loves you.
He lied. My whole life. Nothing in my life is real. It's all a lie.
Well, dear, I think both of you probably feel that you've been kicked in the stomach. And I don't expect anything from anyone at this moment. Except I think Ivor will agree with me on this. Please, for all our sakes, the fighting must cease.
Because you need each other. Not just because you're sisters. But because you're twins.
And so you're my mom, huh?
I'm proud to be telling people over 50 about Conseco Direct Life Insurance. And I love all the letters from people saying how much it has helped them. Like this one. Dear Alex, thank you for introducing me to such a wonderful company.
With Conseco Direct Life, the price will never go up. I can keep my monthly expenses down and still get the coverage I want.
For as little as $6.95 a month, Conseco Direct Life makes life insurance affordable. They've helped more than 1 million mature Americans get the whole life insurance they need without a medical exam. People really appreciate that their acceptance is guaranteed. Listen to this letter.
Dear Alex, when my husband passed away, it was a very hard time for me. What a relief it was to know we had this coverage. I know it can be difficult to get life insurance if you're not in perfect health, but Conseco Direct Life really came through for me.
You simply cannot be turned down with Conseco Direct Life.
I used to worry about burdening my loved ones. But with benefits that'll never decrease, I know my family won't have to worry about my final expenses. Thank you.
Final costs are rising at such a rapid rate, why a funeral alone can cost over $5,000. But you can get the coverage you need. Call this toll-free number now. You'll get free information in easy-to-understand terms. Remember, your acceptance is guaranteed. Premiums never increase. Benefits never decrease because of age. Coverage builds cash value you can borrow against, and it cannot be canceled. Completing your application is easy, so find out for yourself why thousands of people have written to thank Conseco Direct Life.
Call toll-free 1-800-996-9300 to receive free information in the mail. Dial 1-800-996-9300. The call is free, and so is this handy guide to Social Security. Call now. There's no risk or obligation. That's 1-800-996-9300.
Her shells escaped again.
It's me, Herschel. Look for me in the special Hershey syrup cow bottles. And if you hear me move, get a free VIP trip to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Go ahead. Fill him up until he bursts. You need Jet Dry. If you only use detergent, you're only doing half the job. Plus, one Jet Dry bottle lasts 30 loads. Hey, look at that, huh? No spots, no film.
Jet Dry, once a month for sparkling dishes.
You can turn hopes and dreams into reality when you give through the United Way. At this learning center, those with developing disabilities are getting the vital help they need. Together, we're solving problems, getting results you can see. The NFL, the United Way, and you, the power of teamwork.
Tonight at 5 on CBS 2 News.
Find out how doctors can now predict how long you'll live.
Then at 6, a woman's body found at sea and her husband is missing. More on this mystery.
These stories and more tonight at 5 and 6 on CBS 2 News.
The most unbelievable places in the world. The most incredible way to see them. Renaissance Cruises, traveling throughout Europe, Asia, the South Pacific, Australia, and New Zealand. Book an Australia-New Zealand cruise and receive $200 toward a shore excursion down under. Renaissance Cruises. Call 1-877-925-SAIL or see your travel agent.
Miss Jones? Courtney, how are you?
Sharon! You already graduated from Bryman and got this great job?
You were going to enroll with me, but you changed your mind.
Oh, I wish I hadn't. If I could, I'd go right now.
If you've ever considered enrolling in a medical or dental assistant program, call Bryman College right now and we'll get you on track to a new career. For a brochure, call 1-800-722-7337. Careers begin at Bryman.
Put a stop to school violence before it's too late. Next, Dr. Law.
Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life. Special premiere CBS Sunday, October 1st.
I can't wait to see Cassie.
Princess on the premises.
Hey, are you feeling better since the other day?
Yes, I was shaky after talking about Mike.
I was worried about you.
Well, I don't go back there very often. You know, I don't think I had my tough girl armor on.
Well,
not that it would help.
Your lover is beaten and he dies in his wife's arms. That's a lot to relive. Maybe it's a little too much.
Well, it felt like it that day.
So we'll drop the project, okay? I mean, why write the book if it's too painful?
Because it helps me remember that it really happened. And I need that. So I'm still in.
That's good. That's good, because this is incredible stuff. It's so fascinating. In fact, I have a couple questions to ask you before Cassie comes. Can you sit down with me?
Sure.
Wait, let me get out my note.
Man, I've been combing through the Santos file for months, and now all of a sudden you're interested in it?
Well, one kind of just sits up and takes notice when one's run off the road.
It doesn't make any sense that Danny was behind it.
Even though it happened 10 minutes after Reeve and Frank had their little chat with him?
Okay, think about it. Why would Danny order a hit if he was trying to hide something? It's too obvious. And besides, he's been trying to get away from all that Santos mob stuff.